paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And Dinwiddie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And then for Brooklyn, Trendon Watford's checked in for Johnson. Walker comes in for Bridges. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Thomas. Down low, here's Dinwiddie. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Banks, no good.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D. And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. And sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
The Nets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Now, here's Vanderbilt. This will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Christian Wood. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura, he's checked in for Prince. And it's Russell in for Austin Reeves. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Trailblazers got the job done. He scored 22 points, and along with that scoring, he brought some defensive intensity as well. Just another of what has been a string of terrific games from him. He's been really rolling. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Banks kicks to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's Thomas with the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers trail by 11. Russell with it. Now Thomas defending. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Davis puts it down with authority. And his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Outside Banks. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Thomas surveying the D. Fires the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Thomas got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
Here's Banks, and MP throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Johnson inside. Working on James. And Johnson is right there. And the Nets lead by 13.
Timeout.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And the Lakers call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Prince is checked in for Rui Hachimura. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Give a big round of applause for your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. MP's really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So for Brooklyn now, the post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy. So it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game that he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, DA. Thank you. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Left side, Davis. And it's denied.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And here's MP for three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And it's Hachimura in the corner. Gets a very good look and converts.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
Johnson right side. Back to Banks. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
So I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Davis, the pass to Russell. The shot. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Pass to Banks. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Reeves.
2 minutes.
Pathetic alley-oop jam.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And the first timeout called to the game for Brooklyn.
Let's hear it from
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this time.
Lakers trail by 20. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Wood out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. That's the Laker 5.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Russell against Banks. It's deflected. Another shot, and it's Davis missing. Nets leading by 22. Bridges outside. Here's Banks. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Wood can't hit. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Kicks it out to Banks. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
Hachimura, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Yep, that one goes. 18 points for MP.
Cameron
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Banks against Russell. Davis dishes to Russell. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Russell. 6 to shoot. Over Thomas. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
His first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves.
The first one falls, and the Lakers with some changes. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Davis. Taurean Prince comes in for Hachimura. And Dinwiddie subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brooklyn. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Bridges outside. Banks against Dinwiddie. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Banks is checked in. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Vanderbilt against Schroeder. Right side Banks. And James pulls it down.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Banks passes to Watford. And the pass to Banks. Right wing.